SGS The Movement. Yes, it's Kai, and I'm back on the air. I know you heard me earlier, but I told you I was going to be back, and I'm back. So in the studio today, I got SGS, the whole crew here, before they perform at the Alibaba Lounge. So can we just get y'all introduction real quick?
Yo. What's up, y'all? This is Sayo the G, coming out of Virginia, representing SGS The Movement. What's up?
Hey, it's Mike Gotham, Jersey, 732. Holla at me.
It's your boy Change, coming straight out of Jersey. You know what it is, SGS The Movement.
And it's cool. Get used to it. Pay attention. Jersey, what up?
So we're just going to jump right into this interview. Like, how did you guys become SGS The Movement? Like, how did this whole thing, because you're all from different places, so how did that end up happening?
I mean, it started from basketball, you know what I mean? Like, basketball was a way of life. In Jersey, Virginia, basketball is universal, it's everywhere. So we came to Misericordia, we all linked up. That was it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, basically after that, after we got done playing basketball and everything, everybody was going to go their separate ways and go on with their lives, go back to Jersey, back to Virginia, but we realized we kind of had something with the whole music thing. We worked together, and we was like started to realize we had something bigger that we couldn't just walk away from. So
exactly.
We decided to stick together and make something a little bit bigger happen.
That's what's up. So how'd y'all get from playing ball to opening up for PNB?
Man, hard work. A lot of hard work, a lot of hours.
Yeah, a lot of music, a lot of time spent in the studio. We spent a lot of time in the studio. We work a lot harder than it might seem, at this music thing we've been doing for a year now, and we put ourselves in a good position. We went from a couple dudes in the room, making freestyles and spitting freestyles to being in the studio. You know what I mean? Creating our own music, making our own sound. So, what else can you mean?
Everything in the house.
Hey, you gotta be in the right place at the right time.
That's what's up. So in the whole process, like there's four of you, even a duo clashes. How do you guys make it so that all your music goes well? Like, who writes the music, produces it, who has the beats? Like, how does that process go?
Well, it's kind of a crazy process. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but a lot of the great part about it is we do have four guys, so we got four different creative minds working together. Some of those ideas clash. Some of them don't work, but when they do work, it always works out well. We have four different styles. Like, none of us sound alike, but for some strange reason, when they put us all on the same track together, it just flows. It works together.
That's what's up.
If it doesn't work, we throw it out, on to the next thing. We got more ideas, always something to think. So
that's what's up. So do you guys write together, or how does that work?
Depends.
Depends on the field. Sometimes if we're together, we'll write together. Sometimes I'll come up with something. I'll shoot out a text message, let them know that I got something. They'll tell me, all right, put it down, send it to me.
Just keep flowing with
and we'll just keep on going from there, just like that. Like the last song that we performed in Voices, I don't think we were together one time.
Wow.
We did that Wonder, the song you just played. We put together in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They were on a car ride. He was back in Jersey. I was here in Pennsylvania, and they literally called me playing it over the phone, the beat, and singing somewhat of a hook. And then that night we were in the studio. That night we were in the studio back in Jersey, and we put it down, and that's what happened.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. So do you guys have a style of music, or is it just anything that comes?
We could do it all.
We got that SGS sound.
SGS, that's what our style is.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So who else have you guys been working with?
We work with RGF. We were just in the studio with RGF, Fetty's people and all that. Chaos, yeah.
Chaos.
Shout out to them. Shout out to OMP Studios.
Work with back home. We work with Tub Life Studios. Definitely shout out to the dude Prawn.
Definitely, he definitely put us on our path. That got us our right sound and showed us how to be more professional about it. Like, we were just music heads that were good at doing music. He showed us how to make it into something bigger than that. So shout out to him for that.
That's what's
definitely got a good support system. Y'all can't see it, but we got our cameraman in the building right now. So
shout out to the cameraman making that drive.
Shout out John.
That's funny. So is it all music, or are you still in school? Like, what other than music, what else do you do on a day-to-day?
Well, all of us work. It's, just like you said, the name Struggle, Grind, Shine. So,
right.
We just started this music thing. We know people don't just blow up overnight. You got to work to get to that point. So we're always grinding. We have our day jobs. We all, either manage or go to school or still in college or anything. So that's what we do right now. But on the side of that, with the SGS The Movement, it's not just the music. It's bigger than that. We're looking to open up our own studios. We're doing merchandising. hopefully a label coming soon where we can start putting other artists out there and things of that nature. So we're looking to build more of an empire than anything else.
That's really cool. So where did SGS The Movement, where did that name come from?
Struggle. It came from life. What it really is. Struggle, grind, shine. That's what it is.
3 stages of life, you know. I was just thinking about it one day. We were in school. I was in class, so I was like, hey, struggle, grind, shine. That didn't go. I, you know, brought it to Steve's attention. I brought it to Earl's. You know, it came to be after that. That was really it.
That's what's up. So any projects in the making? Albums, mixtapes?
Definitely. We definitely got it. We're trying to do an EP right now.
That's what's up.
You know, nothing too crazy. We're not trying to go above and beyond yet.
Right,
you know what I mean? Just staying in our lane, see where it takes us.
That's what's up. So how can the listeners follow your music, follow social medias, SoundCloud, iTunes? How do we get to your music?
Yeah, you can go on SoundCloud, SGS The Movement. We up on there. Apple Music, we got 2 songs on there. Drinks, one of our big hits. We also got Wonder. We got Wonder on Apple Music as well. And you can follow us on Instagram.
That's what's
So
up.
Grind Shine. That's just the movement.
Right, so we're going to jump into another song because I know you got somewhere to be. So we're going to jump into Doing Me. Keep it locked on WCLH 90.7. And we're back on the air, and that was Doing Me by SGS The Movement. Or if you're just tuning in, is in the building right now. So we're going to finish up this interview with some fun, just silly questions about the music. So first question. Hello, how are you? So, dead or alive, any artist, who would you work with? Everyone gets to answer.
Mike,
you
go
get
first.
like 10 seconds.
I'll go first. All right, quick one. Pac, for sure.
That's what's up.
I'm going last. Go.
No repeats.
Repeats.
Work with J. Cole.
Okay.
I'm gonna definitely have to work with Fab. That's my favorite artist right now.
Y'all are bugging. I'm working with Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's what's
That's
up.
a good one. That's an unfair question.
That's a good one.
That's what's up. So, just like, what is for you? You said your next steps is the album, your album, and your label, and helping other artists. How are you going to get there? Like, what do you think your steps are going to be for that?
I think a lot of it is in like the whole studio thing. Developing our own sound first. People realizing that we're not just some underground artists. We're capable of being up there with the best. You know,
Right.
we have a great sound. We have a unique sound, and it's different than everybody else. And I think that's going to be attracted. People are going to be attracted to that. So like with the whole studio and the whole merchandising thing, I think it'll build an actual movement. Like we're starting a movement, but then people are going to start seeing the actual movement.
Trying to get people used to it.
People want to jump
Yeah.
on. People want to get on that wave.
That's what's up. So, like, with the mainstream vibe, are you feeling it? Are you not feeling it?
I mean, I think every artist, whether a group, they got their own sound, they got their own style. I mean, that's the beauty of music is it's an art. So because it's an art, you get to portray yourself as an artist in a different way that another artist might. I think sometimes we lose track of the fact that music is an art. So
Right.
we tend to
And not a competition.
So we tend to shun certain artists or certain art because it might not fall into our category.
Right.
So I mean, that's where we kind of slide in, and we just trying to show people that you can build your own thing. You can have your own sound. You can have your own team. You can have your own videos, your own visuals. You can do everything you want on your own.
Right.
It just depends on how bad do you want
How
it.
bad do you want it?
Right.
Exactly.
How hard are you willing to work for it?
That's what's up.
So
Yeah. So if you looked on your phone right now, on your recently playlist, iTunes, Spotify, whatever it is, what's that number one banger, that song that should just go to?
Let's go and find out.
I'll go look at it. I mean, I play a lot of A Boogie. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I play a lot of A Boogie.
That's
You know what I
what's
mean?
up.
I rock with him. So
Yeah, he was
I'm not
around
gonna
here
lie.
not too long ago. Yeah.
I rock with a lot of Post Malone. That's my boy.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's my dude.
Yeah.
I like Post. He's different.
Yeah.
definitely, different is good though.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being
unique,
different.
Yeah. You got
Yeah.
your own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up.
I like a lot of mainstream artists, but I tend to like to listen to the artists that are kind of in the same lane as me. So or that are just coming up. They're not quite there yet, but
Right.
they're almost there. So a couple of Jersey artists are definitely. Shada Spence is one that definitely influences me personally. And another dude, he's a younger dude, but he's real nice. Should be blowing any minute now. Is Jabbar Hakeem. Dude, his work ethic is crazy.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I mean, I'm the singer.
Right.
So
Voice box.
voice box. So I listen to a lot of. If I'm in my bag, you already know I'm listening to EB, Eric Bellinger. I mean,
what's up.
he inspires me a lot because I mean he sings, and right now I think he's one of the top main singers that's out today. So I try to stay in somewhat his lane and get ideas, but using my own flavor, making my own sound, my own songs. So
Do you think like growing up listening to music has kind of molded the way you go about your music now?
Oh yeah, I think it influences
early-
us.
Yeah,
Early Chris Brown.
Us
People always
because
say that. Yeah.
people. This is the thing with our music. It doesn't sound like a lot of stuff that you hear out now, because we vary in age range pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So we come from different generations of music growing up. You know, so the things that I was listening to in the house isn't the same thing that Mike was listening to, and the same thing was Earl was listening to, and so that right there brings a different flavor to the table when we come and start making music together. It's like almost a new school, old school vibe, all in one. So.
Okay, so completely irrelevant question. How old are all of you?
I'm 28.
Wow.
22.
29.
25.
Wow. Couldn't have guessed it. But that's what's up. So we're going to go into your last song. If you want to talk about that, it is
Flight. Right?
Flight. Just tell us how that came about.
Shout out Chinny Slickback.
Shout out Chinny Slickback.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's our boys on our Tub Life producers. And Flight, it was actually crazy. It's another one, kind of the same thing, like struggle, grind, shine moment. All of these guys over here were on vacation this summer.
Oh, not really. I was on vacation.
You were on vacation.
Yeah, I was
you
on
were in the
vacation. I was
Bahamas. You were in the
Wade,
Bahamas.
Shout out Wade.
Yeah.
Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, his boy plays for the Grizzlies. They were in the Bahamas together. And I don't know where you two at.
I sent you the beat.
Yeah, he sent me the beat, and I'm sitting at home, PA 389.5, where it all started, and I'm literally just sitting there bored, or nothing going on, and I'm sitting there like, man, I need a vacation, and then it just hit me. It's like, we need a vacay, girl, let's hit the runway, and then after that, I didn't even text it to him. I just sent a voice memo of me saying the whole thing,
That's what's
and
up.
then it was a song after that. We just got in the studio and did
I
it.
made that verse on the way to the studio.
On the way to the
Driving.
studio, yeah.
Driving, phone in my right hand, gripping the wheel on the left, made the song and driving.
That's what's
Literally.
up.
I mean, it's a banger.
Yeah.
Definitely vibe with it.
One of my favorites.
So throw out your social
bang
medias
is that?
again, just so everyone know who didn't hear it the first time, and then we'll get into the flight.
All right, our social media is SGS The Movement. That's our Instagram, SGS The Movement, all lowercase, all one word. Facebook, same thing, SGS The Movement. SoundCloud, SGS Music. Make sure y'all go check us out. My personal Instagram, Steve from the Court, all one word. You know me.
Hooper.
Mike got him. 2 underscores in between.
Keep the change 22.
You're ready. It's Core. CORY 3 JOSEPH. Core Joseph. Let's get it.
That's what's up. Keep it locked on WCLH 90.7. SGS The Movement with Flight.
SGS The Movement.
Yeah,